This is the part one of this topic I want to talk about. Sorry that I come late, but let's start from wherever I want to start from. A lot of people has touched their areas. This is my own opinion in this case. And the reason why I'm coming out like this is because I have a grown-up children. I have adults, 2 adults that they can reproduce. That means they can reproduce. I have a girl that is big enough to have a child, that is big enough to get married. Yes. I also have a son that is big enough to marry someone's daughter. So I'm coming from that area. In case you are not seeing it in that area, I understand. You see this attitude of us trying to overlook danger for the next generation. This attitude of I don't care. Some of us human beings, I'm talking about we black community, Africa community. Because you think, oh, this person is not your favorite, and this person is doing something that you know is danger to the society, that this person is bringing this attitude to public. He's not keeping it private. If he's keeping it private, fine. This person have people that love him. This person have people that he or she is aspiring. When you see such character, please desist from it. Underline it. Speak about it if it's something wrong. Because I can see some of you adults, you have kids, you are supporting something that you know is danger to our society. You can date someone. There is nobody, as an adult, nobody can tell someone who to date. But what about the moral part of it? What about the moral part of it? This person called herself a public figure. Yes, love has no boundary. You can fall in love with somebody you never expect you can fall in love with. But what about the moral parts, as I've said? What about the dignity? What about what people are saying? The manner you are bringing it to the public. The disrespect you are bringing to people. Like even the pattern you are using. Look at what is going on. How this woman started in this Bimbo and IVD case. Can we go back to the roots, how it all started? We don't need to be biased. Let's go back to the roots. Do you know, you cannot cover the truth. The recent interview that lady, Blessing, granted, she exposed a lot of things. I am not saying you should not like her, but that doesn't mean you should not underline the danger of her attitude, of her ignorance. It's crazy, it's alarming that some of you are parents, you have kids. You cannot underline what that woman is doing. You are just being, I don't know, overlooking the danger. We all remember how she come into this case. Stated that Bimbo has already chosen to buy herself. Can you underline that? Do you know that is a very strong statement? That even the Bimbo family will be forever angry with Blessing. Underline it. He said that Bimbo has always stated that she wants to buy herself. She don't need to do that. That was number 1 error she did. That was number 1 error. That alone says a lot about Blessing. Coming to Daddy Freeze interview, or Daddy Freeze granted her to come and give her opinion, she could have found it. She could have found a better way to put it. She could have found a better way to put it. This is not about coming to say blessing is this, blessing is that. No. This is about what we saw, what she has used her mouth to say. Let's be realistic. If we cannot correct her with love or with whatever how we want to correct her, I don't expect people to speak the way I'm speaking. But we should underline the danger such people like Blessing character. She might not be perfect, but we need to tell her where she went wrong. If we are encouraging her for what she's doing to let bimbo spirit, that means something is wrong with our society. What Blessing CEO did, you cannot do it in a Western country. No, you can do that. No matter how you think the relationship with Bimbo and IVD was, even if you think you know things, even if you are the closest person to Bimbo, that time you don't have the right to spill any words. Because it was a sensitive time. A woman that buy and left 5 kids. What are you talking about? You need to be sensitive, you know. So let's start from there. So we are going to be taking it one after the other. Let's start with that word she said in national TV, in Daddy Freeze, saying that Bimbo have always said that she want to buy herself. What gave her the right to say that? What effrontery? Who is she to Bimbo? Who is she to IVD? Let's underline there. That was a very wrong statement that many of us don't want to underline. God bless us all.